This is a table. You see the outline of the table, but if you save and refresh, you will see nothing. So the first thing, if we click something in this table and save, you can see it. So the table can have some borders, but for this example, we don't want borders. We will need to stick the graphics inside the table. So let's see this. The first row in our table, we have like this logo, we have the slogan, we have 1, 2, 3 buttons. So I will need to insert another table at the top row having 5 columns. I hope you're getting my idea. So I'll go and click another guideline until here for the slogan, another one for the mail, one for sitemap, and one for home. Okay, and meanwhile I'll go to Dreamweaver, I remove this text, and I say I need to insert another table inside the top row. So I'll go to insert table. The size is obviously the same, so we have one big row and 5 columns. As you can see, we have now those 5 columns in our first row of the biggest table. The first thing you need to do is to click inside the first column at the top and go to image, insert image, and go to your images folder and select your logo and call this, give it an alternative text. It's cancer research. Click OK, save. Let's preview this in our browser, and here we go. Now the first thing you might notice is that we need our layout to be centered. This is all possible when you go back to Dreamweaver, select the outer table. If you can see this, I'm selecting the table from this text here. I click it and I'll say align to center. I will save, go to refresh, and this is centered in the middle. Let's keep the following. We will have to slice the slogan. So again, this is a GIF image. Call it slogan. I'm going about this quickly. For the buttons, just click the middle, in the middle, slash these without the white color. Call this BTN mail. I'm going again to the sitemap. And the last button is BTN, what was that? BTN home. Alright, so go back to Dreamweaver. As you can see, when we inserted the image, it was stretched. It stretched the content of this table data. Okay, so don't mind. Just put in your mouse, your cursor inside the second column and go to insert image, and I'll go about slogan. Call this cancer research slogan. Then go to the next one, insert your image for the mail, and one for the other button, sitemap, and lastly our last button is the home button. Perfect. Click save and go back to Firefox, refresh. Alright, this is good. Now we have some spacing here. The best way to get rid of this spacing is to give each table data its size. So this image has a size of 76. I'll go insert this value here. This is 762. And lastly, home is 75. Also make sure the other graphics are the same. So 306 for the container of the logo, and lastly for our logo slogan have 135. Click save, refresh. So it's still occurring. Let me try just few possible solutions for this. You know, maybe we sliced the whole thing smaller than expected. Anyway, I'll align this to the right. Check. Alright, so now this is the top part, but as you can see, if you click and drag, you will see our buttons starting to take in place and each object is standing alone, but this isn't clickable. So I will go to Dreamweaver, click this image, sorry, one click, and you can see this link and the properties. Go there and say what is your expected page for the mail page. Maybe it is mail.html. It depends on what you're going to call it, but in general it's mail.html. Notice when I click enter, you can see the border of this image. There is some blue border around it. This is by default when you add a link to the image. This is added through HTML. The way to get rid of it is to click the image and place 0 in the border property. We will keep doing the same for the sitemap. Remember to give a 0 border. One for the home page, which is not home.php, .html. It is index, your first page.html. One more thing to mention is, I don't know if you see this often, but in sites, when you click on the logo of the site, you are taken to the home page. So we'll click on the logo and give it a link to index.html, give it a border of 0, go and save, refresh. Now you can see and it changes, but when you scroll your mouse over the images, you can see I can click cancel usage, and when I do, I'm going back to index.html. The same thing occurs for home page. Now mail and sitemap are missing pages, so if we click them, we'll see that this is a missing page. Later on, when you create these pages, just put them in the same folder, in the same location where you put the index.html.